Hello, welcome. Playlist is linked. Strap, something like a strap, and 2 blocks, working through slow hips. So it'll still be a slower practice. And then we'll get ready to go. Okay. So, playlist is linked. We're going to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then make your way down onto your back. Have your props handy, mostly your strap or something similar to a strap. And so as we move slowly through our practice today, I'd like for you to choose presence over depth. So there may be some parts where you face some discomfort. Could you find some tolerance for that discomfort when we get there? So not only will we be stretching our muscles, but our tolerance, our resiliency, breathing space through discomfort. Perhaps bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees go wide, make a diamond shape with your legs. Your hands could be on your body, down beside. I see some more people have dropped on, so I'll just add the playlist here. We're on the first song. So for these first few moments, see if you could bring your breath a little bit deeper down. Try to breathe more into your stomach. Doing so stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system, letting you know that everything's all right. You can relax. Generous breath in. An even greater breath out. Big breath in, open the front line of your body. Exhale, let it go. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, clear it out. Draw one knee up, then the other. Maybe plant your feet, windshield wiper your knees. Now keep your right foot planted on the ground. Draw your left knee in towards you. And then maybe reach your left foot up towards the ceiling, hands behind your thigh. You can now point and flex your left foot. Roll out your ankle. Might feel nicest to bring your heel towards your bum and then stretch it back up, waking up your hamstring here. Stretching your foot up, maybe you want to play around with extending your right leg down long. Maybe your hands come further up your calf. If that feels all right for you, maybe you can grab your strap or whatever you have that's similar to a strap, hooking around your foot. Maybe guiding your foot closer towards your head. Ooh. And it might feel kind of nice if you were to bring your foot over toward the left and the right. Bring it over to the right, you might get a little more into your outer glute, your IT, and then to the left a little bit more into your inner thigh. And take it slow, no rush. Maybe start to increase the movement. And maybe bring your strap into your left hand, opening your left leg wide. And now your foot might be up here, and that's perfect. That's right where it needs to be. We have a whole class to get into more depth of a practice. So take your time, no rush. Left leg back up, release it from the strap. Plant your left foot down. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Maybe hands behind your thigh. Ooh, point and flex your foot. Roll out your ankle. Heel towards your bum and then back up. Maybe straightening out your right leg, extending your left leg down long. If it feels okay on your hip flexor. Maybe see if you can soften a bit more of your upper back onto the ground. And then if that feels all right, again, option to grab your strap, hook it around your foot, shoulders down your back, a little tick tock of your foot. Strap can be in both hands or one. Maybe starting to make the movement a little bit bigger. And then finally, laying that right leg open as wide as it wants to go right now towards the right side. Big breath in. Exhale out your mouth. Back up through center. Release your strap, draw your knees in towards you, rock a bit side to side or circles over your low back. Either roll over to one side and push yourself on up, or rock and roll on up to seated and then right away into tabletop. This time, bring your knees wide, keep your big toes touching? Sure. And then sway your hips, so make into really big circles. Those feet might want to come out a little bit wider. Maybe you untuck your toes. Changing directions of your circles. Tuck your toes again. Send your bum towards your heels. Active shell stretch, pushing into the soles of your feet. Really push your hands down. Keep your elbows lifted off the ground. Keep your toes and your lower half of your body where it is. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, curl and round. Variation of cat-cow here, a little bit more of a child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, curl and round. Getting more into our thoracic spine. Dom, I know this is your favorite. Few more times, really push your hands down and away. One more. Come back up, tuck your toes, push back, down dog. As always, find your ritual, your routine. Maybe it's pedaling out your heels, maybe it's lifting one leg, then the other. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let your head be heavy. Walk your feet in halfway up the length of your mat. Try and bring a little more of your heels down onto the ground. So bend your knees here. Think about pushing your chest towards your thighs. Your head goes in between your arms. Stay where you are. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more times, breathing in and out. Last one, inhale and exhale. Walk your hands back towards your feet, forward fold, center of your mat. Interlace your fingers at your low back, reach your hands up and away. And again, chin is in towards your your chest. Shake your head side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your hands back. The very top of your head is reaching forward. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last one, breathe in. Still find a lift through your core. Exhale, fold. Release your hands down. Give your shoulders a little bit of a wiggle. All right, shift the weight into your left foot. Bend your knees as much as you need to bring your fingertips down. And then start to reach your right leg up. So don't worry so much as to whether you want to keep your hips squared or rolling open. Listen to what your body's telling you it needs. Maybe that leg's straight, maybe it's bent. And it might feel nice to make 3 really big circles with that right leg in the air. So often we do this in our down dog, but then we kind of shift our weight. We put a lot of pressure into our shoulders. So here we're really using that left leg for stability here. Maybe you find more range of movement. Draw your knee back in towards you and then plant it down beside the left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, slide your hands down your calves. Inhale, halfway lift, hands behind your knees. Exhale, fold. One more time, nice big breath in. Slow fold and exhale. Same thing, second side, fingertips down. Shift the weight into your right leg and then start to lift through your left. So your hips might be squared, might be rolling open, knee could be straight or bent. And then maybe you want to walk your hands out a little bit more further. Yeah. And then again, stillness or movement. Left knee back in towards you. Plant your left foot down. Hands behind your shins, forward fold, chin towards your chest. Inhale, halfway lift, hands at the back of your knees or your thighs, crown of your head's reaching forward. Exhale, fold. Whew. 2 more, breathe in. And out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands back out, shorten down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, knee in towards your chest, plant it by your left hand. Right foot pivots down, stand yourself on up. So preparing here for pyramid, your feet are, I don't know, I'm not good with spatial awareness. I should be better at this. What, like, is it like 2 feet? Whatever works for your body. So your right foot is out on an angle, left foot straight ahead. Try and draw your right hip a little more forward, soft bend in your left knee. Open your arms out wide. And then 2 options. You could find reverse prayer or grab opposite elbows. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, tip and hinge, folding over your front leg. So really taking our time warming up the back of our legs as we'll move through our hips. Can you notice each one of your toes on the mat? Release your hands down. Grab one of your props. So if you have a block, a thick pillow, a book, bring it over towards the left top corner of your mat. Shifting the weight slowly into your left leg. I want you to take your time making your way into your half moon. So half moon today might look like keeping both hands down on the ground. Maybe that right leg's a little bit lower. This is your expression of half moon today. Today will be different than yesterday. It'll be different than next week. Deepen your breath. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down, bring both hands down. Step your right foot to your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to standing. Arms reach up. Use your exhale, slowly bring them down through heart center, back beside. Shift the weight into your right foot, left leg crosses in front. So again, this will be handy dandy if you have some form of a prop, placing it down in front and coming into your twisted fold. So maybe your pinky toes touch today, maybe they don't. Maybe your blocks or props a little bit higher than usual, maybe you bring it down lower. Bring your prop over towards the right corner of your mat, shift the weight into your right foot, uncross your left, step it halfway down the length of your mat, turn it down 45 degrees, rise on up. Your pyramid pose, second side, either grabbing opposite elbows or palms touch. Square your chest off to the front, take a big breath in. Exhale, fold. Very gentle bend into your right knee. Try and draw your right hip back in space. Presence over depth. How is your breath? As we move through our half moon on the second side, can you continue to breathe and be really present as you transition? So don't wait for yourself to get into the shape. Can you be here now? Ooh. As you shift the weight into your right leg, maybe your right hand onto the block, rolling open your left hip, flex your left foot. Left hand might stay down on the ground, it might come onto your hip. We're reaching up. Soften your gaze. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. Step your left foot behind the right. Using your prop if you want, forward fold. Move your prop out of the way, plant your palms. Step your left foot back, right foot back, down dog. Optional vinyasa, come forward to your high or low plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, find your heart opener. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, knee in towards your chest, plant it behind your left hand. Double up the mat under your right knee. Again, this will be handy dandy to have some of your props nearby. Flossing our legs, bending deeply into your front knee. As you exhale, you straighten out your left leg, toes point up towards your face, curl and round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale 2 more times, breathing in and out. 1 more, stay here. Lift your torso up. Your high-low lunge. That doesn't even make any sense. Your low lunge, chest is lifted. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get a little bit into our right quad. Again, if you have your prop, a strap or something, fantastic. If you don't, no worries. So depending where you're at, you could bend your right knee. For some people, you might be able to just grab your right foot. And for others, you can use that strap, bringing it on the top of your foot. Whew. Oh, she's spicy today. So notice what will happen to your upper body. Your shoulders will want to start to roll forward. Your balance might be off. So heel toe that left knee and left foot over more to the left. See if you can tuck your pelvis underneath you just a smidge. If you're grabbing your back foot or if you're using a strap, switch into your left hand. Right hand either comes down on a block or on the ground. Lean your hips forward. Yeah, good. Presence over depth. You find your limit and you can choose to hang out there or back off. The more you practice tolerating discomfort, the more confidence you'll gain in your ability to accept new challenges. So you find your edge and you stay there for as long as you want. Are you breathing? Good. Bring yourself back on up. Release your right foot. Staying on this side, make your way into your half splits again. So grab your blocks, your big cushions, whatever you have. Try and keep your chest lifted for this one. So often I cue of you drawing your left hip back, right hip a little bit forward. But here I want you to really think about squaring off your hips, which might actually mean bringing your left foot a little bit more forward. Yeah. Maybe you can either move your props forward, coming onto your fingertips. Maybe you start to straighten out through your right leg. This is a hard maybe, okay? You know your body best. And sometimes it's just kind of fun to push and see like where can you go today? If that feels okay, you could take some pillows, your blocks, maybe stack them underneath your left leg. Yeah. And don't worry if this right hip is rolling open, that's okay. Soften your eyes, unclench your jaw. Maybe lift your chest up a little bit more. Fingertips down. There's no real graceful way of getting out of this shape. Tuck your back toes, maybe bring your right knee a little closer towards you, moving your props out of the way. Real gentle, be very, very gentle on yourself here. Planting your left foot back down, plant your palms. And then your choice, would you like to come into a shell stretch, a down dog, a flow? You have 5 breaths. Meeting in down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, knee in towards your chest. Lightly plant it behind your right hand. Doubling up the mat, lower your left knee down. Again, whatever props you have, bringing them towards the top of your mat, flossing your hips, bending deeply into your front knee. Think about lifting through your heart, not your chin. And as you exhale, curl and round, straighten through your right leg, right toes point up towards your face. Again, you might have to wiggle your right heel more forward, maybe a little back. Two more times. Next time you bend deeply into your front knee, staying there. Yes, I hope that you are listening to the playlist right now and that this song is on for you. For my friends who are joining us later, it's a little Celine Dion, a little My Heart Will Go On. This is how I feel for you. Our hearts will go on. Okay, so quad stretch, second side, picking up your left foot, either using your strap, your T-tail, whatever you have, wrapping it around your foot, or just using your hand. Heel toe your right foot a little more over towards the right. Ooh, draw that right hip back, left hip a little more forward, lift your heart. Maybe picture yourself on the bow of the Titanic. Arms open. I'm flying, Jack. I'm really flying. that feels all right, bringing your left foot into your right hand or the strap into your right hand. Left fingertips come up towards the top of your mat. Lean forward. Shift your hips forward. Gently release the strap from your foot. This time, straightening out through your right leg. Again, you might have to bring it up a little bit higher. Start here, take your time, keep your chest lifted. Hips are over your back knee, if not a little bit more forward. Maybe you want to play around, straighten out your legs a few centimeters at a time. Maybe bringing your props under your right thigh. See if you can bring your torso up a little bit here. A slight tug of the tailbone, help you find some added height. Also realize how seriously you're taking yourself right now while we listen to Titanic. Shoulders down, big breath in and out. Leaning yourself forward, tucking your back toes. Legs a little closer in, props out of your way. Again, 5 breaths. Shell stretch, down dog, flow, none of the above. And when you're ready, slowly walking your feet to your hands to your feet, forward fold center of your mat. Maybe using one of your props, maybe not. Placing your left hand down, reaching your right arm up, draw your right hip back, straightening through your right leg. Let your gaze go up towards your extended hand. Looking down, switch sides. Move your prop out of the way. Hands at the top of your mat. Down dog. Lower your left knee down in towards the center of your mat. Pivot your left foot over to left side, straighten out through your right leg. Maybe your right arm reaches up. So feel free to stay here. Maybe that right arm floats overhead. Or if you want a little bit more through your quad, drawing your knee towards you, grabbing the top of your foot, sugar cane. Pushing your hips forward, yeah. Pressing your foot into your hand. Release your foot. Plant your palm and then bring your left knee further down. Lower yourself down onto your left hip. Maybe come down onto your arm, elbow down. And so you have a couple of options here. You could find that stretch again. Or maybe You want to grab the outside of your foot, reaching your leg up. You can also take your peace finger grip around your big toe or hooking your arm under your knee. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your foot. Send it down long. Plant your palms. And then switch sides. Right leg comes down, pivot down 45 degrees. Send your left leg out. Left arm up or overhead. Or option to find your sugar cane. Now what will tend to happen is we'll collapse through that right side. So can you continue to find a lift through your right oblique? Press your foot into your hand. Slowly release. Right leg closer towards the left, lowering down. A little Farrah Fawcett action. Or who was it? No, it's Jane Fonda who had this one, right? Yeah. Again, option to grab the top of your foot. Woo. Or grabbing the sole of your foot. Maybe play around in space, see if you can open up more towards the ceiling. Woo! Yeah, you might feel like you're falling backwards, finding your edge. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw that knee back towards you. This time, roll over onto your back. One final time if you want, grabbing your strap, maybe just for comparative sake, seeing how it feels to bring your strap over one foot, opening it wide compared to the beginning. Try to breathe all the way down to your hips. Foot coming back up through center and then lightly over and across. Ooh, might not go very far. That's okay. Back up through center, switching sides. Hook your other foot in, extend the other leg down long. Use your inhale to open wide. Maybe give your jaw a soft wiggle. Exhale, bring that leg back up through center. Exhale, over and across. Back through center, unhooking your foot. Might feel nice to take a full happy baby, grabbing the outside of your feet. Rock side to side. coming into your final portion of rest. Three minutes here. Relaxing the arches of your feet. Letting your feet fall open. Through your shins, your quads, muscle melting away from bone. Soft breath in and out. Breathing in, shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, sliding them down. Inhale, draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Maybe bring your hands into fists. Exhale, soften everything down. Start to introduce some more movement in your body. Maybe it's turning your head side to side or big stretch. Another rolling over to your side or rocking yourself on up to seated where we will all meet. And as always, your hands can come in any shape that works for you today to close out our practice. Gently bowing your head and recognizing and honoring yourself in this practice. Being present to discomfort. Perhaps in that discomfort, allowing ourselves to open to growth. Breathing in and out. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you for a fun practice today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.